Putin Breaking News. The Siberian lover of Vladimir Putin has arrived. Alina Kabava, the Olympic gold medalist and purported longtime lover of Vladimir Putin, is pictured here with gymnasts and other members of the jury at the Evgenia Cup in Omsk, Siberia. Alina presented the competition's top finisher with a bouquet of flowers and posed for a photo with her. The Daily Mail claims that she hid out in Switzerland for a while. One of her two children with Vladimir Putin was reportedly born in that country in 2015. The newspaper claims that she arrived in Omsk under tight security due to the sanctions imposed on her because of Putin, which limited her ability to travel to the West. Alina's future in Siberia is uncertain. There has been speculation that her attendance at the sporting event is a cover for her quest for a high-ranking political position in Putin's regime. One theory has it that Alina is gunning for the presidency of the Federation Council, the Federal Assembly's upper house, currently held by Valentina Matvienko, 74, who is set to retire. The Daily Mail warns that this sort of the nepotistic move could fuel rumors that she could eventually succeed Putin as president. Kabava, who was accompanied by numerous bodyguards at the meeting with Matvienko, wore a wedding ring that may have indicated her secret marriage to Putin. The rumored romance between Alina Kabava and Vladimir Putin was never confirmed by either party. The House of Representatives voted to raise the debt ceiling last week. All but 4 Republicans voted in favor of the bill. Some Republican lawmakers cast their first ever yes vote on raising the debt ceiling. The bill's promise to cut federal spending by $4.5 trillion over the next decade may have swayed their decision this time around. The majority of these savings result from reverting fiscal year spending to 2022 levels and capping spending growth at 1% annually for the next decade. The bill also cancels President Biden's student loan forgiveness programs and returns any unused COVID relief funds to the U.S. Treasury. The REINS Act is arguably the most consequential provision of the bill. Any new federal regulation that has an impact of more than $100 million has a significant negative impact on the economy, or increases consumer prices must be approved by Congress. Even though the bill would add to government spending and debt, some limited government advocates might still support it. It is highly unlikely that the 1% spending cap would be maintained for the full 10 years, even if this bill were to pass the Senate and be signed into law by President Biden. Spending caps negotiated as part of a balanced budget or debt ceiling agreement typically expire after 1 or 2 legislative sessions. The reason for this is that all spending programs are protected by members of Congress whose constituents and/or donors benefit from the program. Before a vote on this bill could take place, Speaker McCarthy had to make concessions to Republicans from farm states by removing language that would have limited ethanol subsidies. It's likely that military-industrial complex lobbyists are already plotting to increase military spending by more than 1% by capitalizing on public fear of China, Putin, Iran, or any of the United States' other fabricated enemies. The dollar's status as the world's reserve currency allows the United States to run up such large deficits without triggering a complete economic collapse. However, Congress should take heed of the growing de-dollarization movement, which is being fueled by the U.S. government's fiscal recklessness and hyper-interventionist foreign policy.